Damn. The almighty Glock.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't even hear you join. What's up,
No, can make some noodles.
Joe? Nice. Know what I
And
had? Had 2 pieces of bread.
bread.
Yup.
What you doing on PS2?
YouTube stream, live stream.
Oh, okay.
And there's it up, man.
Farming?
Yeah. I finally got my damn AK too.
For your dual guns? Yeah. I've got a season.
Oh shit. I guess he really would have been dead. What a recovery. I almost fucked up.
Like 3-4 second delay.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why it shouldn't be that bad. Because it should be a normal load.
It was quite the delay. Oh,
Fuck.
it's too big. Too big.
Oh no, he flicked to me. That sucks.
What you did?
Yeah, no.
I need to get my jacket from work. How about 2 subway jackets?
Damn, you get potholes?
I have to buy them. Yeah, they're like $25 each now. Last year they were 20. They're good jackets though. Pretty good.
Oh, that's
I still have my old one. Yeah, my mom still has the one that she had since like the day she moved down here. It's a windbreaker. I was like, God damn, he gave you that. Okay. I forgot I pulled a popsicle out. It's all melted. I forgot I pulled the popsicle out of the deep freezer. It's all melted now. Bro, where's the stick at? I don't even feel it in the pack. Oh, bro. This thing is crumbled. Alright. Get another one. Okay. How long have you guys been fighting it?
2 minutes now.
Oh, you guys are on a different boss now. Oh. I thought you were still fighting the fucking funky fucking Wukong. God damn. Oh, I got it to plus 49.
Oh, hell
It's almost 50 anymore. Oh, what time is it? 3 hours? 4 hours? 6:30? Huh? What? What do you mean, why am I eating ice cream so early? Because I want to. And because the package hasn't even been opened yet. So. The package wasn't even opened yet. There's those little ice cream pops you guys got at the bottom of the deep freezer. That I assumed Precious wanted, but forgot about them. What? Hmm. Let's say.
Oh shit. Damn. The one
Whatever.
I died twice so far. Actually, but one of those players was my cheeks. My cheeks. Oh, he shot 3? God, he wants me dead. Oh, they dipped. Oh, that's cold-blooded. You hate to see it. Damn, they did me dirty. That state of love, though.
They all left.
Nah, one of them. The other person, I think,
Oh.
was just moving their shit. Yeah, I didn't start dying until the end there, anyway. Materials. Materials. Materials deal. They're so abundant. Ugh. I'm gonna run it back though. That stuff spawns daily.
What stuff?
The materials we got you yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's been a day. Well,
Yeah,
I guess it's like
I'm
forever.
farming it now, so you should be good.
You can
Well,
do
that person
it.
left though. Damn, we were doing really good. We was making good timing. We would actually beat the last boss. They stayed.
Dave.
I think they was getting upset because they kept dying.
Probably. Ugh, shit. Um,
I'm like, shit, I didn't have any more res. They died so fucking much. I'm glad I got this AK skin.
oh shit, there's a malevolence right here.
Kill it, Jill. Kill it.
I don't think I can, cause
You just gotta believe hard enough, Jill. It sounds like you're not believing hard enough. I don't think there's anything I really want from this mission pass. Kind of like, eh. Well, actually, that looks cool. Robots here.
oh yeah.
That wasn't looking that bad either. But damn,
Horrible.
like ain't nobody doing this right now. Yes.
Gotta get the ball.
Trial start.
Yep. Got my doodle. Oh. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll skip.
I'm fighting this dude in the long.
You just taking damage for no reason.
Phantasy burst.
You know, you gotta be a little badass, you know? You gotta be a little badass. A little badass. Gotta play a little epic.
Not that good, I don't know how to move like that. Okay.
Alright. We're done with that. Daily complete. Now I need to go Stia.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more vegetables. Here we go. 1. Need 1 more. Okay.
I can't wait till like they actually make the actual food buffs. Because we always getting so many ingredients. Kind of weird.
Like a good food buff.
Yeah.
Who goes there?
Somebody
Hey,
join.
Pleasure.
Oh, what's up, bro?
cruising down the street in my big truck, looking at hoes, not giving a fuck.
Must be nice, man.
Went to the mill to drop some wood. See a lot of black people. I must be in the hood. I'm kidding. Hell no, I don't think I've seen that shit. I ain't seen nobody. I ain't been paying attention.
I bet you haven't.
What? No, I'm just driving. I'm just driving. I got on a long load right now. They had the buncher fucked up, which is what cuts our trees down. And so they were bringing out another one. So they loaded up the one guy with the wood they had there, which is a close load direct. And then they showed up with another buncher that we had to wait for him to get unloaded. I'm on my first load right now. It's fucking 10 o'clock.
Damn.
And I still got an hour and a half before I get there.
Damn.
So I'm gonna do this load, go back, get loaded with a Rex load for in the morning, and just drive home. But they what you call it? The guy was like, we had a trailer right next to where I was parked, waiting to get loaded. And he's like, all I got is this Georgia wood. I hate going to Georgia. No signal, can't go fast, little back roads, I can't speed down, nothing like that. So I hate it. And he's like, He's like, all we got right now is a load to Georgia, and I had Jeremy behind me. They all like the Georgia loads. I hate Georgia. I'd rather go to IP. I got cell phone signal. I can talk on the phone. I can listen to the radio. I call people, and I can hit the highway on the way home and haul ass.
Yeah.
So if it's Georgia, I fucking take the extra 8-10 miles to go to IP than I will Georgia.
I'm dead.
And the only part, like, IP is further away from my house. It's 122 miles from my house. If I go to Georgia, I got to drive past my house to get to go to Georgia. So once I go to Georgia, drop my shit off, it's only like a 45-minute ride to the house. But if I go to IP, it's fucking 2-hour ride. It's 122 miles from fucking IP to the house. But I don't give a shit. I'll take that fucking guy. I'm cruising down the highway. I ain't doing nothing but jamming out and standing on the fucking pedal. But so I'd rather take that load. That's what I do. Everybody hates going to IP, so if there's a load to top, if I get the option between going to IP, that's the load to go. Just get their weight on this blunder to get a wreck load. So I was like, what's it called? I was like, well, what's with this fucking IP load sitting next to me? Because he's not. They said, oh, Corey dropped it. He ain't even here today. When Corey, nobody likes taking him, so they'll load that shit, drop it, and say, fuck it, somebody else can take it. And I was Georgia, so I was like, hell, Jeremy's like, I'll take. Jeremy's like, I'll take the Georgia load. I said, well, hell, Jeremy take this Georgia load. He come around me because I was next in line.
Yeah.
I said, I'll drop my trailer. I'll hook up to this fucking IP load. I said, that'll work. It's all right. So I dropped my trailer, hooked with IP load, drove him down to the loader, and got hooked up with Georgia. I be on the road again. Woo! And then when we were leaving, I'll get 2 loads today, but technically it'll go in for tomorrow. But all that I have to take it early in the morning. Which I just dropped my trailer. That means I got to take the truck home. Which is good, 'cause I'm going to take the truck home and I'm going to fucking put my axe in the damn truck. Got to trim shit up or load. You can have your shit sticking out past the side of your trailer. So a lot of the guys carry machetes and shit. I ain't got a machete or nothing like that. I got an axe at the house, so some of that shit you can't use a machete to cut. You gotta use a saw. So I just put my axe in the fucking truck. Damn, ain't no way to call. I was like, if he was able to call, I said he's on Discord. So let's see who's on Discord.
Yeah, because I ain't got shit. I ain't got no ride to class, so fuck it. I was going to bike to class, take a little 2-hour trip, but they can't find the keys to unlock the bike, and all the bikes are on the line. So I'm just like, well, man, I'm just going to have to be pushed back a fucking month, man. And, fuck it.
A whole month?
A whole month. It ain't nothing.
Well, it's just a minor setback. Nope. When it ain't done, let me teach you some knowledge, Yes. Let me teach you something. When it's a situation that you can't do shit about, like what you in now, ain't shit you can do about it. Like you stuck like Chuck right now. There ain't shit to do about it. Ain't no reason to stress over it. Yeah, it sucks. You might get behind on your bills, might this, that, but there ain't shit you can do about it. Yeah. So don't get too mad about it. It's an unfortunate situation. It sucks, but there's no way to change it. So you gotta just roll with it and you can jump off in. So
yeah.
It's not like you just sitting back waiting for something to happen.
I need to make a quick food.
So.
Yeah, I know. That's just what I feel like. I'm
rode
like,
a BMX bike.
I just need some damn food, buddy.
Around Christmas time, bikes for sale or rid of on play.
Okay. Now what do I need to do?
So you put a job down at Dollar General.
You are cutting
I never
out
once
bad.
went to a Dollar General. They didn't have a fucking help wanted sign. Because I'm white.
Damn.
I need to kill 50 enemies in deck space.
But no, what's it called? I ain't never seen a Dollar General that didn't have a help wanted sign and just like now hiring. You got a one close to your house? Fuck, get a job there, ride a bike there for a little bit. Look at the shit. Better than nothing, and you get a discount. You single, so ain't nothing wrong with eating at Dollar General.
I'm dead.
You see where when you live with me, that was my place of business. That's where I shop for all my home needs.
I mean, shit. There's a fucking Dollar General on every damn corner over here. Every damn
Heck,
corner.
my brother got a Dollar General by his fucking house. That's got a market section. You can buy frozen vegetables, fresh vegetables. They
Yeah,
got
bro.
steaks you can buy, ribs. I'm like, God damn, like you don't need a grocery store. That's a single man's fucking heaven.
They trying to
go there
take
and buy
over.
baby
What's
back
the-
ribs.
We got 3 of them here.
They're trying to take. They're trying to take over. Fucking Walmart's place. And I ain't gonna
I don't know
lie.
about all that.
Shit, I wouldn't mind having the Dollar General
Yeah,
dedicated
you ain't
route.
taking over Walmart. But
They're gonna need more fucking registers if they're gonna do that.
what do you mean? Dollar General got the same amount of fucking cashiers at fucking Walmart.
They literally
not
only
the ones
have
here.
2.
Yeah, 2. That's it. You gotta wait in line. They don't have any, they don't have no self checkouts.
Everybody. Oh, Dollar General does?
They don't keep them open.
No?
They IT support is ass.
Shit, every time I go to Dollar General, I hit that self-checkout, baby.
Yeah, there's no. I've never seen no self checkout here.
I mean, there's some here, but every time I go there, they're always fucking broken. That's why I'm like, their IT support for that shit is so ass. So I know what they spending money on. They're spending money on
You're the
extended-
IT guy.
You said what? Be they IT guy?
They're spending money on getting more buildings just to have stuff not work some more.
I mean, shit. If they pay me a good salary, I wouldn't mind.
Rare and drop,
Dollar
nothing
General.
good.
Yeah, so yeah.
Bruh, Dollar General making bread, so you can't say they ain't got money, nigga. They got money.
That's because they got a Dollar General every fucking where you go.
Yeah, that's all I'm like. They got money.
But hell, if you got them close, fuck, that's a quick, easy job for right now. Go to school and you can work at Dollar General on the night shift. What time do you get out of school?
5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like I work fucking 5:30 to close, motherfucker. Even if you can't go to school right now, you got to ride a bicycle to Dollar General. Fuck it. Hurry up, put
Well,
money
that's
in
the
that little
problem,
race
though.
car
They
you got.
can't find the shit.
You need to do is sell that race car to some other young dumbass who wants to buy and build a race car like they cool dude, and turn around and buy you a little fucking go pit. You can't really ride in the rain,
Ain't
but
nobody
fuck.
gonna buy that hoe. I ain't got the title.
That's why I said find you a young dumb little retard that wants to build a little race car. You'll find plenty of those. There's a lot of them. Usually they're Spanish. And Mexicans will buy anything.
You said who will buy anything?
Mexicans. Don't give a fuck what's wrong with it. Shit, when I lived in Texas and when I first got to Texas, my old lady, my truck blew up. I'm talking about the motor blew out the bottom of that motherfucker. Shit was dangling. Oil all over the road. Fucking tow truck
Hey.
driver, Mexican dude. He picked it up. He brought it to the apartment. He's like, what y'all do with it? We're like, well, we don't really know where we can put it. They're going to end up towing it out of here. It's broken. We ain't got the money to fix it. He said, I'll give you $500 for it. Okay. But sold it to the Mexican dude. Thing had the motor had over 300 some odd thousand miles on it, and fucking she's had goats and shit in that fucking thing. Yeah, that motherfucker buy anything. And you said you get a lost title, right? File for lost title.
Yeah, I gotta file for a lost title and that costs some money.
Who? It's not a lot of money. Who has the title?
That
Who's
chick didn't
like
know.
who?
He
Who's
don't know. I just have
who's
all I got for the
name?
car is the original bill of sale.
Whose name is the title in?
Nigga, I don't know.
If you got a bill of sale, I think you could get it registered and get a tag and shit on it.
Yeah, that's what I got there. Like I said, I got the original bill of sale.
But is
did
it
my
the bill of sale to
daily-
you?
Huh?
Is the bill of sale to you?
No, it's from the owner who got it. The owner who got it before the girl I bought it off of.
She sold it to you because she couldn't do dog shit with it. So it's pretty much you got fucked. So you might as well just get that bitch fucking towed somewhere. And what you need to do with that fucking car then? Yeah.
Bro, I can literally put like $300 into the car and that hoe would be working. It's all it needs. I just needed an
But that's
exhaust.
the thing. That's the thing though. You can't do nothing with it. So you can put $300 in it and it's still gonna sit in your fucking driveway.
I don't know.
Because you can't drive it. You can't go nowhere with it.
I haven't tried to do the title for it.
You file a lost title and it's going to go to the guy who originally had it. It's going to go to his last known address. There's a whole process you got to go through to try to do all that shit. And I'll tell you now, you can be doing that shit for a while. You can be chasing through sales and circles, paying money after money after money after money, and you ain't going to be able to do shit. Honestly, you can't even sell the fucking car to a junkyard because...
You need the title to do it.
Exactly. So the best thing you can do is park that motherfucker out as much as you can. And then call a tow truck company and be like, hey, I don't know whose car this is. It's sitting here since I moved in here. Some girl said she didn't have the title for it. She got a bill of sale off the guy. She gave me the bill of sale. I don't know what to do with. Like, I need to get this thing out of my fucking yard. Like, it's not mine. I need it gone. And the tow truck company will take it, and then they'll bill that guy, and then he'll have to fight that girl over it. But you can get money out of parting that bitch out.
You right about that. I can't do that.
So sell fucking whatever you can off that motherfucker that's worth anything. You ain't really gonna be able to sell the whole motor and shit, because that guy's, oh, my motor and shit's gone, blah, blah, blah. Port is stolen or some shit, and then, which I doubt he'll do that, but still, I mean, it's just a hassle you don't want to fucking deal with. So whatever little aftermarket shit you got on there, or even shit that you can sell that's not aftermarket. Tow truck company ain't gonna do nothing but take it to their tow lot. And it's gonna be sitting there, and then they're gonna put a fucking what's it called on there, a mechanic's lien type shit on there, to where it's been sitting there for so long that somebody with whoever has the title, they'll get the title eventually. That, or they got to pay all that money of its storage fees and shit. And they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna give up the title. Which that guy don't give a fuck. The title's in his name anyway, so he's just gonna fucking get rid of it and like here, because he already got his money for the car, so he ain't worried about the car, so he's just gonna give it away to the tow company anyway. So park that motherfucker out, get the cash, and get rid of that fucking thing. I mean, make sure you leave tires on there. Like, does it have nice rims on there, or just fucking regular rims?
Nah, they got some nice racing rims on there.
Take them motherfuckers off. Turn around and tell somebody you
Start.
charge them so much and trade them for fucking, get some donuts that you can put on that car. Fucking spare donut tires that are bald as shit. That fucking ain't worth nothing but steel rims with them. And then put them motherfuckers on that damn car. And then turn around and sell them fucking rims. Even if the tires are bald as fuck on that shit. So somebody's got to get fucking tires to put on it. At least they got some nice rims. Like I said, you find some young fucking retards. Said it needs exhaust. There's all sorts of shit. Everything that's aftermarket on that car, or hell, you might have somebody that's looking for car parts on that fucking thing that's got that car, but their shit just fucked up on it. They're trying to fix their car the cheap way because they ain't got a lot of money. So they just looking online for parts that are for sale for this car. Hell, they might want a seat. The fucking dog chewed their seat, or somebody fucking spilled something in the seat and cat shit in it. Who gives a fuck what the fuck happened? And they turn around and they buy the seats out of the fucking car. You know what I mean? Does he got a stock radio?
You said what?
Does he got a stock radio?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, everything's stock on the car,
my
except for the intake.
take that motherfucker off and sell it. You got to get in the selling mode, Kev, and you put it together, take it back apart. Put that shit on fucking Facebook Marketplace. Like, got 4 tires. Need to sell these racing rims. I need to put 4 tires, cheap donuts back on this fucking thing to sell the rims. Somebody be like, well, hell, I got some stock tires, or I got some fucking shitty ass tires. It don't matter if they don't match. They just fucking tow something and take that fucking car. Who gives a shit? Turn around, start fucking selling everything on that damn thing. Motherfucker want to come buy a mirror. Oh, some fucking jackass drove by and smacked my mirror with a fucking baseball bat. Or my girlfriend was driving and she backed it and fucking hit a tree. She's fucking retarded. Oh, you need a panel? Fuck, take the fucking front quarter panel. You need a bumper? You need headlights? Them shits are expensive. Look how much them shits go for on the price. And look, you sell the headlights and everything off that fucking thing, Kev.
Yeah, the bumpers are fucked up. I had to pull those off my damn self.
Like fucked up because they're scratched, or fucked up like somebody hit something and fucked it up. There's a little, a little bit of sanding and a little bit of paint. But if it cracks, you can't do shit with that. Most likely, you might find you a little fucking shop around there and be like, hey, I got this car. I can't get the title for it. I bought it off some girl. I was going to try to build me a little race car out of it. Now I'm just trying to part it out. It ain't stolen or nothing. It's like, look, here's the bill of sale for it, blah, 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 from the original owner. And you might find some little Mexican shop around there that's like, oh, we buy the parts in the car. We'll take the whole thing and take out, and then they take the whole fucking thing. Because then they're going to turn around and sell to customers. Look at all these spare parts we got. They're going to do the same thing you're going to do. Part that motherfucker out. Hell, if you find somebody that wants the motor, a junkyard used to buy the motor, but they kind of want a title for the whole car. So now if you get the motor sold, you sell the motor out that fucking thing, as long as it's not reported stolen and shit, you ain't got shit to worry about. So you can turn around and sell the fucking motor out that thing, sell everything out of it, drop the fucking fuel tank out of it, take the fucking axles and shit out of it, take that shit to a junkyard. Junkyard will give you some money for it. And cause it's just axles and shit. They don't give a fuck. They'll take that shit, turn around and re-fucking sell it. You know, it's what they're for. They're junkyard. Or sell that shit online. And then once you get down to the fucking frame, go rent you a fucking saw or a torch from somebody and chop that motherfucker up in pieces. And you just show up and then you got scrap metal. Take that shit to some fucking crackhead that be coming down the street in some beat up ass pickup truck. Fucking broke ass windows and shit with a dinky ass trailer. It's got a fucking makeshift fucking red light with some fucking tape on it. Oh man, I take that scrap for you for free. Thanks, man. You know, crackheads like, oh crap. They throw that shit in their trailer and take the scratch yard. They sell. They'll just fuck. Hell, they'll probably cut that mother. You find the right one, a real crackhead. They'll cut that motherfucker up for you. It's like, I just want to get rid of it. Oh, we can have it. You can have it. You cut that motherfucker, get it out of my fucking yard. They take that bitch to the house whole and cut it up their own fucking house because they got all the crackhead tools for it. They'll cut that motherfucker.
Wow.
They got torches and saws. They crackhead the shit out that fucking car. They'll throw that bitch in the trailer, parts here, parts there. They'll throw it on different runs and they'll fucking scrap that motherfucker and they'll make some money off it. You can sell the dash, sell the dash. Somebody maybe got in a little fender bender. Now they need a new fucking airbag. They want the whole fucking steering wheel with the airbag. Yeah, I'd sell the airbag. I probably wouldn't sell the steering wheel because otherwise you can turn that motherfucker with a pair of vice grips. But hey, you know, to each their own. But get rid of that motherfucker. You in redneck country. I'll teach you the ways of the white people. I sound like my buddy Ricky now talking to me. There's a will, there's a way, boy. Get rid of that motherfucker. All sorts of things you can do. My buddy Ricky told me that shit all the time about cars. Take that shit apart, do this, do that. You little crackhead, little Mexicans down the street, they take anything. You get rid of the whole fucking thing. He did that with one truck that was in his yard. He sold that bitch to a crackhead for a few $100. He didn't have a title or nothing for it. Crackhead stole all the parts he cut off that motherfucker and turned around and scrapped it. Shut that bitch up. Scrap the shit out of it. So, get to taking the shit off there. Get to taking the pictures on your phone, Facebook Marketplace, do whatever you got to do. Put the information on there. You take pictures of the whole car and scrap it out. Like, parting the car out. Can't find the original owner. Got a bill of sale. Bought it off some girl. Parting it out. Getting rid of it. And motherfuckers be like, oh! You got the bill of sale though, right? Like you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
That
There you
was
go.
Literally in my living room.
Like I got the bill of sale for it from the guy. Like motherfuckers are like, hey, freeparts.com. Because I'll tell you, you won't believe how many you got fucking mechanic shops that'll be on that motherfucker looking for car parts to turn around and get cheap off you to turn around and sell their customer for double the price. And it's already off the car. Sometimes some of that shit's already off the car. Don't let them motherfuckers come take that shit off the shelf. My buddy Jackson did that shit one time and dude stole shit.
Yeah.
He was mad as fuck. So you know, do what you gotta do. Boo boo.
No, thank you
And
for
live
that.
in color.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the words of advice.
Hey, it might not be enough to get you a new car, but be enough to you know damn well if I had the money I'd send it to you.
Oh,
I ain't
I'm
got
already
shit.
knowing.
I got $12,000 back and I was like, come on Kev, I feed you. I didn't ask for no money back. I told you weren't allowed to pay me back. I don't give a fuck. A friend indeed is a
Yeah,
friend
both you
indeed.
both you and Gio said that damn shit. Knowing how I
Yeah.
feel about that.
You know damn well if I had my own place, I'd say, come on Kev, come on to Florida. Show you how to live like a Florida boy. Kevo, we gonna dig down some white women.
No. No, sir. No, sir. I ain't trying to be in no fat
They're gonna be in the paper as the new Florida man.
Oh my god.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Stia region. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment. Emergency announcement. We have confirmed the presence of powerful dolls in the vicinity of the Stia region. All ARC's defenders, please prepare for deployment.
PSE burst. PSE climax. PSE encore. PSE Climax.
Is there a way you can do that shit online? Like talk to the teacher. I'm like, hey, is there a way I can video call and fucking sit there and listen and pay attention?
No,
Or no,
I'm
you
already
about to
past
drive
that
the
shit.
truck.
Oh yeah, I've already backed the truck up. I was doing my offset, my straight backs.
Back's pretty easy.
Yeah, the offset wasn't hard either.
Just a little turn. No, that ain't shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she was complaining, and then she got mad when I cashed up her $2 and gave her like maybe like $5 in quarters, cause that's all I had.
What'd she say?
She said, if I would have known you was gonna give me $2 and $5, a handful of quarters, I would have never dropped you off. And it was at that moment I realized that's an ungrateful bitch. So I was like, eh.
In a little ass car. What? How much gas? I get how much is gas there?
Nah, she got an SUV, but she kept calling that whole a truck.
Well, it is a truck. It's just a truck with a stopper on the back of it. That bitch damn sure used gas like a truck.
I mean, the way she was driving it, hell yeah. She was fucking flooring it the whole time. Of course it's gonna use gas.
That's why she was mad. That bitch ain't got no fucking gas mileage. You didn't give her 2 gallons of gas.
Hey.
She knew how to drive. She'd be alright.
Exactly.
Ungrateful whore.
That ain't my fault.
Fuck her.
Bitch, learn how to fucking drive.
I was like, you want some extra? I'll put my fucking dick in your butthole.
Plus 50.
I don't know. I really didn't care. When she started complaining, all I started thinking to myself was, you have somebody at your house helping you out. You complaining about not having a job. And
she black
quit,
girl?
She quit. Yeah, of course she was.
She quit. What? She quit going to school?
No, she didn't quit. She just they had to push her back a month too because she missed too many damn days. So now I'm about to be stuck with her ass.
Driving together.
You said what?
Like you driving together.
You know the crazy thing about it is that bitch got the same birthday as me too. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm like, you raggedy burnt bitch. Like your attitude, your gratefulness is burnt. You need to do look at life.
Yeah, I don't
Ignorant hell. Oh, fuck you.
And then like she was damn near trying to rush me out the door when I was like trying to finish putting like, you know, because you got to do a log every damn day. It's literally mandatory. Like that we got to do it. So I'm like in the thing
She
doing
need to do a fucking paper log.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like
Fuck
doing
that
it,
shit.
and then she talking about
It's not mandatory if you're in town.
She gonna call one of the other like colleagues up, talk about some Kevin better hurry the fuck up because I'm about to leave. I don't stay here this long, and we supposed to leave at 4:30. So every time you leave early, you know, it gets marked down.
You fucking. Oh, I hate ghetto people.
I know, man. Oh, I don't stay here. I don't stay here this long. 4 o'clock, I'm out the door. I'm like, wow.
I'm like, who gave you this car? I know you didn't buy that shit, you fucking raggedy bitch. Probably ain't even yours.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's somebody spoiled. Let my kids turn out that way. I'll smack the fuck. I don't care if they 16 and 20. I'll smack the fuck out of my kid.
Yeah, man. I'm like, dude, like she don't. And she talk about we ain't been doing the law for multiple days. Just because we ain't doing it or haven't done it, don't mean it wasn't mandatory. You know, like.
That's you to teach you. Technically, you don't got to do a log if you're in under 150 miles. Like you're not. You can drive more than 150 miles in that day, but if you're not going more than 150 miles away, if that makes sense, like am I wording that correctly? Then you don't need to do an e-log or a fucking paper log or none of that shit because you're in town. That's considered in town. Now, if you're out of town and you're going more than 150 miles away from your work, then you get to go.
Yeah, but like they just having us doing the most. Like the school policy is having people do whatever they do. Literally everybody does it.
Now they got you. Now you could do. You ask them if you could do e-log on your phone, which I don't know if they'll let you do that because technically you're not really doing anything. You're just doing it in the parking lot. But most companies now they don't do paper logs; they do e-logs.
Yeah, they know
and
that.
Now they got to where they're getting away with e-logs. You can do it on your phone.
Hey,
do they have a course to where you can learn the e-log on your phone?
No.
Huh?
You want to do one of the urgent quests, and then Ledger, they don't have none of that shit. They say we gotta learn that we gotta do the paper logs every day that we're there and get them signed. And they go down to the main office that's in Shreveport, Louisiana. So.
That's why. That's what's logging your hours.
I'm not I'm not trying
That's
to get
what's logging your hours. That's showing that you.
Hi there.
That's what's logging your hours. Because you said you got to go to school now because you got to have so many hours of practice.
That's all
so your e-log is what your. That's just like when I used to work with animals. If I wanted to get a license to own an alligator in the state of Florida, which I technically can if I want to, I gotta have. I used to have. You gotta write down your hours, and you gotta have 1,000 hours of working with them. 1,000 hours to have venomous snake license, and I gotta have somebody sign off on it. Like so, if I wanted to get an alligator and I start working with alligators again, I could go down to my buddy Jimmy that I used to work with at the Native Village, and I can have him sign off for me, and I take it to the state, and I can get a license to where I can own an alligator.
That's crazy.
I do a venomous snake too.
Which one do you want to do?
You don't need a license to own venomous snakes. They sell them motherfuckers at the pet store. My brother took me to the pet store and they were like, they had rattlesnakes and shit, albino rattlesnakes, all sorts of snakes in there. And I was like, you need a license. And the pet owner was like, no, not in Vegas, you don't. So you don't need a license. I was like, so I could, he said, as long as you got $80, he said, you can walk out the store with that fucking rattlesnake right now. My brother looked at me, he said, no, the fuck you can't. I said, oh, come on. He said, hey, no. I was just showing you because I thought it was cool. He had a pet snake at the house. He thought, he don't give a fuck. He's not afraid of snakes. He wasn't having no venomous snake in his house. Hey, you pussy. Get it, baby. You couldn't have an alligator or nothing there, though. They're illegal. Unless you're a zoo. Because they're not native for that part of the United States, so you can't have alligators there. Fuckers.
Yeah, I got my rod.
Damn nice.
I got 5 odds on it.
Yeah.
They're all
so if you want
4.
money, Kev, you better put an ad on for that car on fucking.
Relax.
Harden it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch when your shit start going. Boop, boop, boop. Did you just put it on Facebook or you got like Reddit? I don't know what apps you got.
Nah, I did
Craigslist.
I usually have the best luck on Facebook.
Well, whatever works best for around there. I know businesses and shit. They might look on Facebook. I don't know. You hear them old gears changing, or you can't hear that?
We can't hear
Which one? Which sergeant you want to do?
It don't matter, man. Which one
One of
haven't
y'all
you
should-
done? You said what? Look.
I'll just say one of y'all should sign up my name and work on my character.
I'm dead.
No, I already see it. It showed my sons are on, don't
Yep, on Roblox, having fun.
it? They play a Call of Duty version on Roblox. JoJo's on my name. JJ's on his name. JJ's just playing in my room on my controller, my Xbox, and JoJo's in their room. Just JoJo plays on his controller with his headset.
And
So
do
JoJo's
drill?
on my name.
You want to? It don't matter.
Okay.
PSO is a lot to learn. Call of Duty is easy when you shoot people. I'm not gonna lie, playing last night, not giving a fuck about my KD or how well I do, just like running around and fucking off and just shooting people, trying to snipe people with a fucking pistol and a 500 Magnum. I thought that was fun as hell, and I got a couple of good long shots of that bitch across the map. Fucking 50.
Well, that's good. As long as you know, having fun. That's all that matters, dog.
That's what I was telling y'all. When you get mad, fuck it. Don't get mad. Just fuck off. Just do stupid shit. Fuck, I was getting pissed off shooting partners. Fuck it, he being my way. I shot that motherfucker with a 50. Oh, hell. Shit, I went so goddamn negative last night, I didn't really give a shit. I'm not worried about my KD no more. I play the game to have fun. Yeah, I get on there and shoot people and have fun. But last night was the first time I actually played where I got on there and just fucked off and had fun. I thought it was hilarious.
That's why I kept standing in front of you.
Yeah, I was using Gio had the shield, but I was laying down trying to snipe that guy from a distance. I got a hit marker on him, and he kept shooting.
I don't know. You probably shot him to the ground, or to the wall that he was behind.
No, it's a pistol, so it's fucking. That was a hell of a distance trying to shoot that guy with.
I know, but that's a Magnum. I mean, if you had the Deagle, you would have killed him, though.
See, I don't get that though, because if you want to look in actual fucking terms of the Smith &
The
Wesson
Magnum should be
500
strong.
Magnum, if you look at the bullet that goes in, they're both 50 calibers. They're both big ass fucking bullets. But if you look at the bullet that comes out of the Desert Eagle, which you can also have it in a 44, but most time it's a 50. The shell is a lot smaller in the Desert Eagle than it is the 500 Magnum. There's a lot of extra powder in that motherfucker in that Magnum. And the fact that it's got a longer bullet, or not just a longer bullet, but a longer barrel, yeah, you could be doing a lot more damage, killing a lot more people. I'm gonna own one of them guns one day. Honestly, I might get my tax money and go find one because they're like fucking $1,200 to $1,400, and have my sister-in-law buy it for me in her name so I can own one because I want one. That is a gun on my bucket list that I will fucking own. 500 fucking Magnum.
I almost forgot
What a
about
12-inch
taxes.
barrel.
Thank God. Forgot that was a thing.
I know. I don't even know how much I'm gonna get.
Me either.
I'm not gonna lie, you ain't gonna be able to claim your son, but Sarah's gonna be able to claim your son, and she's gonna get back like fucking $3 grand.
Her mom is. Sarah ain't claiming shit.
She's got a job. She's got to file taxes.
She just
Unless
she
her mom
literally just
filed her.
started. She literally just started her job. She can't claim that.
Don't matter. She can still claim your kid.
I mean, I'm not saying she can't. Sarah can't because she ain't been working long enough to get paperwork.
It doesn't matter. She can make fucking $500. You got a kid. You can file your child.
Oh, really?
But we already know her mother's gonna fucking take that.
Oh,
She's
big
gonna
time.
get back like $3 grand.
Oh, she's gonna get back a shit ton of money.
See, I filed head of household. I might try to file head of household for the house I was living in Texas, but I moved out 6 months ago. But if somebody else files head of household for that address, I don't know if I can do that. Head of household help.
Yeah, I'm
You the
probably
main
gonna
motherfucker in the
file
house.
for it and then
You have the file head of household. You're the only motherfucker there.
You said what happened?
You're the only motherfucker there, and you can get head of household. Nigga, you the head of the household.
Well, I mean, shit. It's funny though. Sarah's still on this shit legally.
Don't matter. But she can't file head of household. But she just got a job. Your problem is you waiting for fucking W-2s from how many different companies? Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
the
hate
drill's
going job to
broken.
job. I like one fucking job. Work all year. One W-2. I gotta get 2 of them. One from this job, one from the other job.
Frick!
When do we start getting W2? Next January, right?
The last day W-2's got to be sent out is the 21st. Usually most companies don't send them out until right before the last day that they have to be out, just because they're fucking assholes. And all the companies you work for are going to mail it to you. I'll get one of mine. I'll get my other one and most likely in a fucking envelope here for this job. And then I'll file my 2 chitlins if I have my and
Damn it!
hopefully I get back at
Okay,
least 10. I'm hoping I get back at least 10 grand. What's my mother? You just save that money. You need to get out. You can live here forever. First thing is get my car. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna buy me a fucking motorcycle. Yeah, it could, but that car's fucking decent on gas and shit.
Bruh, you don't get your goddamn Honda something.
I'm gonna put Toyota.
Me and you both know them motherfuckers, man, top at gas station, even compared to a lot of the newer cars.
Love me a Toyota. When I got in my ex-wife's mom's car, we went to Florida and back on $60. It was a tank there and a tank back, and it wasn't but $30 to fill that motherfucker up. I was like, yeah, love me a Toyota.
That went from where to Florida?
Texas, Houston, to Florida, where I'm at now. I was like, this little car is the shit. Nice when you go to fill up your car, it ain't nothing but fucking $20 to $30. You get 400 miles. Know what I mean? Get what I mean?
Prius.
I like my Toyota. It's actually a little fucking Toyota pickup truck, little 4-bang. House off fucking street. It don't matter what you do, that motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna make you run. Give me a fucking motorcycle. Pay fucking $10 to fill up my thing.
And fucking drop that bitch forever.
I'll go kill myself on it. Because if I get me a crotch rocket, oh, I'm gonna have 2 speeds. Stop and go. I know if I got me a crotch rocket, I'm gonna die on it. I want one. I can't help it. They just make you want to see. Fuck, fastest I ever been was 183 miles per hour. That was a statement. The only thing that scared, the only thing I was getting it, I didn't give a fuck. The only thing that started to freak me out was when I looked down and I looked at the speedometer. Otherwise, it don't feel like you're going that fast. You can go 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle, and it literally feels like you're doing 30 miles per hour in a car. Like you don't notice it, you don't feel it. It does not feel like it. You'll be going a lot faster than what you think you are until you look down at the speedometer. Like I was fucking hauling ass at 183. I felt like I was doing fucking 70 miles per hour in a car. I looked down. Oh shit! We were cruising. Shit, me and my brother used to go everywhere fucking long ass rides out there, and we'd be cruising down. I'm talking about 2 lanes. Ain't nothing but 2 lanes straight as fuck in the middle of the desert. Fucking shit out there. Just long. And cruise at 150. I'm laying on the bike. I got one arm on the fucking on the handlebar, fucking holding the throttle. The other hand just fucking straight across the gas tank with my head just resting on the gas tank. Back pegs are down on the bike, just fucking getting it. Buck 50. What was even funnier is when I called my mom to tell her how fast she was going. She freaked out. Why are you telling her? It's just to hear your reaction. She was so mad. Like when I first got there, the first day I was there, me and my brother took the bikes out because my one brother was in South Florida for 2 weeks. So his bike was there, so we went riding on the bikes, and he took me around for a little bit, and then, because I can ride better than my brothers can, so they know I can ride. And then we went to IHOP for dinner, and I got it up to 150. It was long. And also my brother took off, I took off. We had everything to 150. Look how much drilling was. Call him on. Yeah, we took bikes for a ride. Oh, you used to ride a bike? That's cool. Yeah, we're at IHOP now. We're getting something to eat for dinner. I was like, yeah, I got that bitch up to 150. Mom went to preaching. My dad's laughing in the background.
Success.
Come on. Why you just... Dad's laughing. My dad does that shit. He just looked at us and like, don't tell your mother. My whole life, that's what we always heard. Don't tell your mother.
Yeah.
My dad would tell you. He said, I've had bikes up to 100. My dad can ride now. That motherfucker will wheelie anything. That's how he lost his front teeth.
Damn.
He was drunk doing a one-hander wheelie on a bicycle. Bam, face down. Boop. Knock teeth out. You get my dad on any motorcycle, he'll wheelie that motherfucker. But he one of them old schools, you know, he's born in the 60s. You know, that's just, you know.
It must be nice. Oh shit, hold on. Damn. I accidentally closed it without coming back.
There he is.
It must be nice having that family dynamic kind of work.
What you mean family dynamic? I need a little more explanation there, Kev. What you mean family dynamic? You talking about growing up with a family?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me teach you about the earlier years of my life, Kev. My real dad didn't give 2 fucks about us. He didn't pay no child support. He never wanted to see us. And he'd never call us. We had to see him at my grandma's house, but he didn't give a fuck. Or my grandma kicked him the fuck out because he didn't want shit to do with us.
Oh shit.
He wasn't there when none of us was born. When my mom had my second brother, she got a phone call, and the lady told her congratulations on her new baby. My mom said, thanks, who's this? And this is like an hour after my mom had my brother. She said the lady had just got done fucking your husband and hung up on my mother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I could show you pictures of my dad with us when we were like living at my grandma's, and he was all sorts of fucked up on drugs. I could ask you right now. I can call my real dad. I got his number in my phone. I called him one time. And the first time I talked to that motherfucker, I was having dreams about him. I don't know why. So I called him. And that was the first time I talked to him in fucking almost 18 years.
Shit.
And I can tell you right now, I call that motherfucker on three-way. I asked that man what my birthday is. One, when he answers, he's going to ask who the fuck it is. And I'll tell him his son, and he's going to say which one. And then I'll tell him which one, and then I'll ask him my birthday. I bet you he won't know it.
Well,
Last time I talked to him, my oldest son was JJ. I don't even think was a year old yet.
Damn.
That's the only time I ever talked to him. I never called him on the phone or nothing like that. I've talked to him on the phone when I was a kid. When like we go to my aunt's house, he was on the phone with my aunt. She'd be like, "You want to talk to your sons?" My aunt would do that to be a dickhead to him. Yeah. I remember one phone call when he asked us what we wanted for Christmas. Guess what that motherfucker didn't show up with?
Nothing.
Nothing. That motherfucker, I was 12 years old. 11 or 12. He showed up at my grandma's house one year. Or no, I was after I was 12. I was like 13, 14. It was when they came out with the electric scooters, the GoPeds, which they're like $400 a piece. He showed up at my grandma's house. Now, at my grandma's house, let me give you a little backstory of my grandma's house. Christmas time, my grandma's house, my Aunt Missy and my Uncle Matty show up with my cousin Bobby Lynn, Matty J, and Francis. Then my Uncle John show up with Don Marie, Deanna, Danielle, John, and David. And then my Aunt Julie showed up with her girlfriend. I had like 2 or 3 other aunts show up with like 2 or 3 kids now. So my grandma had a fucking house full. This motherfucker showed up with gifts for everybody now. And he's passing them all out at the Christmas tree, handing everybody their gifts, you know, handing my grandparents their gifts and all this other shit. And me and my 4 brothers are standing there, right? And he's got his stepkids now out there in the street riding these brand new electric scooters, $400 a piece. He got 4 kids, 4 stepkids. Me and my brothers are standing there now, which I don't ever remember getting a gift from him, to tell you the truth. So it didn't bother us none at all. And my grandma looks at him and says, "What about the boys?" "Oh, I didn't have no money for them. I didn't have enough money. I couldn't get them anything." My grandma and grandpa looked at that mother and said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So he got gifts for some other people, but couldn't get gifts for y'all.
He got gifts for everybody. Aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody that's at my grandma's house. He had gifts for everybody. And his stepkids are out there on brand new $400 fucking electric scooters.
Damn.
Everybody there gave that man back his gifts. My grandma looked at that man and said, "How fucking dare you disrespect my grandchildren in my fucking house?" She said, "These are my grandkids. Those ain't my fucking grandkids. These are." My grandpa looked at that motherfucker and said, "You pack them little bastards up out there in the street, you get the fuck out of my house on Christmas Day."
Shit.
Everybody gave that man back his gifts, and he left. So when you talk about family dynamic, my family wasn't always the greatest, Kim. Everybody got problems. I wasn't as bad as this fucking ignorant whore. I'd have run your car over, you stupid ignorant bitch. But yeah, my real dad's a piece of shit. The only reason why he was at my grandpa's surprise 80th birthday party, because I knew it would be the last. My Uncle John died of a heart attack on a baseball field with his church, and my family out there playing softball with him. And it was my grandpa's surprise birthday party, so it's the only son he got left. So I was like, no, he needs to be there. Like it's, and we all knew it was going to be my grandpa's last birthday. We knew he wasn't going to make it much. He's fucking 80 years old. He's old. He got a fucking defibrillator in his chest. He had fucking prostate cancer before that he beat. You know, we just knew. So I'm the one who told my aunt, because nobody talks to him. Only one aunt that I have in my family, my Aunt Missy, talks to him. Otherwise, his other 2 sisters and shit, my grandma don't even talk to him. That's his mother. My grandpa didn't ever talk to him. He would call to talk, and my grandpa would answer the phone and hand it to my grandma. Like he didn't want to talk to his own son.
Yeah.
That's how much of a piece of shit my real dad is. And what you call it? So he was at the party. Well, everybody, I guess, was kind of nervous because my mom and dad were there. Like, even though that nobody had anything to do with my real dad, we still had very much to do with his side of the family. Like, even though me and my brothers were adopted and our last name changed, like, we still had very much to do with my family. Like, we got adopted, but the only thing that happened, we got rid of that motherfucker. Even his own family got rid of that motherfucker. And I seen him at my grandpa's party, but I didn't say hi to him. In fact, I didn't even know he was staying in the same fucking hotel that we were in. I went to go see this girl to try to give me some pussy. My brother let me use his car. My brother had the kids, so my Aunt Missy and them were at the pool, and he was at the pool too, and my kids wanted to swim at the pool. And I brought the kids down to the pool, and they knew Jason was watching them, but he was in the hotel room, and because they had all the kids down there. And he was down there. I didn't say shit to him. I looked at my aunt, and when my kids jumped in the pool and stuff, I looked at my aunt. I said, "Don't let that motherfucker talk to my kids." I said, "He is not to speak to my children. He is not to confuse them. They have no idea who he is, and they don't need to know who he is." I said, "If he tries to talk to my kids, you better tell that motherfucker. If he talks to my kids, I will kill him." My aunt said, "Okay." And they know damn well I speak the truth. And I didn't say shit to him. He went to the party. He left the party early and drove back home early. He was there, and apparently my oldest brother went up and shook his hand. I didn't even know because I wasn't paying attention to that motherfucker. I was hanging out with family and fucking eating all this food.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess my mom walked up to him and was like, "Hey, I just want to come and say hi and bygones be bygones." There's a lot of tension in the room because we're here, meaning her and him in the same room together. Because they all know how my real dad is. He's a piece of shit. And my mom wanted to try to shake his hand, and she's like, I just wanted to clear the tension in the room and stuff so we can have a good time. He looked at my mom and said, "It is what it is." And then told her only one of my brothers came up and shook his fucking hand, which is my oldest brother, that the rest of us need to grow the fuck up and get over it.
Damn.
Which I didn't find out about until after the party and everybody was gone. And no, apparently I wasn't allowed to know. Which I wasn't. No, I wouldn't have done nothing at my grandpa's party, even though my grandpa would have laughed. My grandpa would have had a good old time. Yeah. My grandma would have been upset, so I can't do that just in the name of my grandma. I would do it after my grandma died, but I'm not going to do it. I can't disrespect my guy. Still my grandma's son. I don't want to disrespect my grandma. But I damn sure would have said something, but not at my grandpa's party.
Yeah.
I wanted to call him, but I was like, no point in it. He don't give a fuck. And no, I found out about that. Funny is they're going to try to throw my grandma this coming year surprise 80th birthday party for her. So he will be there again. See, he's taller than me. My real dad's 6'6", but he's like 180 pounds. He's a fucking beanpole. So when I'm standing there and that motherfucker goes to get smart, and I look that man eye to eye, and I'm wider than he is by a lot. Oh, I will hurt you. But no, I wouldn't disrespect my grandma like that. I just look at him and smile. I told my mom, I'm like, get over what? I don't know him. What the fuck do I need to get over? I was like, you weren't even together when you had me. We never spent the night at his house. I got a couple little memories when I was a kid. I can't even say they're fond memories. I got a couple memories of him when I was a child. And I mean like, child now, I don't know, 5 years old and shit. I can literally remember my mom asking him, do you want we go to visit him or some shit because it was his time to be visited. And my mom would ask him, you want the boys to spend the night? You want to spend the time with them or anything? Nah, you can take them home. What? Like, we'd be at his house playing outside in the yard. My mom would be trying to get fucking child support money off him, and he wouldn't even spend time with us, wouldn't see us. We didn't get a hug from him or nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, like he just, he didn't get fucked. So, I told my mom, I was like, what do I need to get over? I don't fucking, he ain't my dad. I don't know that motherfucker. My mom got with my dad, the man that I call my dad, that I named my son after, when I was 6 months old. He has been my dad since I was 6 months old. my mom and dad's first 3 dates that they ever went on when they first met each other, I was with them.
Oh my gosh.
They went out mudding on 3-wheelers and shit, and my mom had me. So like, look, I got a kid. You know, we go on a date, but I got to bring my youngest. He's 6 months old. Homeboy got to eat and shit. And what's it called? My mom said I slept in between them. She put me in between them, and I just slept. And she held on, and we went riding. And I was on their first 3 dates. Like, that's my dad. He might be a hell of a lot smaller than I am, but to me, that's why it's funny when we go places. My dad take me to work. He likes doing this shit on purpose, too. Like, he introduced me to people. Yeah, it's my son. They look, what the fuck? Because my dad's like 5'7", 5'8", and he's 130 pounds. Like, he wears size 30 pants. And he's a little guy. So then he's like, this is my son, and here I am standing here at 6'5", 340 pounds. They're like, no. He's like, yeah, that's my son. They're like, are you really? Yes. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
Mission
at least
accomplished.
things
Thank you
worked
for your
out better than
contribution.
this.
Yeah. I try to think about my life, what would happen if I had my real dad in my life. Oh, shit. I'd probably be dead right now, I ain't gonna lie. Dead or in jail. Hell, if I would have stayed growing up in South Florida like I did on the path that I was on when I was a kid, I didn't see it. Like, I was dumb. I'm fine. I'm a good kid. What you talking about? I don't get in trouble. As an adult, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was a fucking asshole. Yeah, if I'd have stayed in South Florida. That's why my mom and dad moved me. They moved me when I was 16 years old. I was 16 and fresh off probation for the second time for burglary. I was on probation the first time when I was 12 for battery, for violence. Punched some kid in the face.